Hello, how are y'all? I hope that all of you are doing well. This isn't going to be a normal kind of plan with me, but it is, but it isn't. I am going to talk about what I'm doing. I'm going to show you a few things, and I'm going to do a little bit of a plan with me at the end, or in while, and this is going to go on Patreon publicly, so up on YouTube, because I've already shared some of what I'm doing on Patreon. I am about to create some things, a list, an actual video thing, so that I am prepared for November for Patreon and for YouTube and for NaNoWriMo and for my Facebook groups and for the blog, because as I sit here, I have a blog post open and I am writing it, and while this saves, I'm going to be finishing the writing and making sure I have everything edited, and I will be posting pictures and the video at the end of this, because I'm going to change things up a bit for the end of this year in preparation for next year. There's a lot going on in my life right now. I'm going to my mom's at least once a week, twice a week. I'm taking her to appointments and things like that. I have Victor at least once or twice a week. And I'm filming for YouTube and for Patreon, and I'm taking pictures, and I'm trying to, now that I have a new camera, a new phone, I'm going to try to get Instagram set up so that I can start posting pictures. So I'm going to try. It keeps telling me to free up space. Okay, so I'm installing Instagram right now on the new phone. So I can take pictures, because I can take pictures with my camera and put them onto my computer and through an app actually put them on Instagram. So I'm going to be doing that. Try to get things more organized with how I do things with social media and with what I'm doing on Patreon and YouTube. Be more specific with the things that I post. Patreon gets more detailed stuff. It's not very often I do time lapse, except a little bit, like a tiny bit will be time lapse. And I put longer videos on Patreon, and I go into a lot more in-depth and detail, go into a lot more depth and detail. I just kind of wanted to talk for a minute about what I'm doing. My dad's memorial service was yesterday. It went really well. What I've got going on right now is some things that I've been changing. So I've been using this, which is from the leather quill. It's a Picos. It's an A6, and I love this. This is sort of my everyday carry, and it has my A6 Hobonichi for journaling in it, and my A6 Enigma in it from Taroko Design for a bullet journal. And this is more of a minimalistic stuff in here. I have some folders, and I have a couple of inserts from Piki Dori in it, and some DIY made dashboard kind of things. And so I will show you the setup of this. And then I use my A5 cousin Hobonichi for everything, for the planning for everything. That's what this is, and I use it. I have my pen right here. Normally this pen goes in here. This is my spiritual stuff, and I've changed some things around. I did have the commonplace journal in here. I decided to change things up. I'm going to show you why. So I put the spiritual stuff in here. I'm doing Nano Bosmo with Romney on Patreon right here, and have my spiritual planner for 2018 in here. This I was using as my spiritual bullet journal, and I'm not sure that I'm going to keep that way. I'll show you a peek into this and the planner that I just got that came in, and I'll leave a link to things. And then this is what I've done. So this is my custom color from Janelle. It's my Janelle fish, and right here I have a Taroko Design Breeze, and I've been using this as collections for bullet journal stuff, different things. And what I started doing in here is, here's November, and it has Patreon, YouTube, and the blog post. And then I have ideas. These were things I wrote down about a video I wanted to do. So this is sort of an idea. It has collections and ideas for videos and things like, and blog posts and things like that in it. And then you get to here, and this is my commonplace journal. And what I have done, I have the index. I'm going to show you in more depth and detail. This was the poetry that I put on the first page, and then I have November, and I have notes, and I just did a log because I have a calendar for November in the Hobonichi and the A6 and the A5. So and an insert with calendars. So I don't really need another calendar. But I have to have calendars, so it's good that I have them. So these are my terrascopes. And what I'm going to do from now on is write all of the moon stuff and combine the astrological and the moon stuff with my daily stuff in this, along with the terrascopes and things like that, because having them separated is really, I mean, having things so separated was really getting to be a bit much right now, especially with NaNoWriMo coming. So this is what I have right here. Now I have this blank breeze. I was feeling really stuck with the daily journaling in my large journal. I felt completely and utterly stuck. And what I was doing is doing some daily journaling in my Hobonichi and the A6, A5, and the cousin, doing some of it this way, going back to what felt more natural to me. And the more I did that, the more I realized that right now I've overwhelmed myself a bit with everything that's been going on, and I was trying to do too much. I was kind of burning the candle at both ends, and it really just got to be too much. I was trying so hard to use art to kind of work through some of the grief, but I was so overwhelmed and so busy, and I kept crashing and burning. Like, I would do things, and then the next day, because I did so much that day, the next day I was crashing because it would hit me, you know, my dad's death and my mom being so close to having lost my mom. And I got kind of overwhelmed, and then I was like, okay, I need to pick up the pieces and I need to figure out what I'm doing. I thought, well, I'm just going to continue to do stuff in journal. I've got some sketchbooks that I can use, and I have an idea about what I'm going to do in regard to documented journaling, because I like to have a journal where I kind of do anything and everything in it, with art and journaling, you know, documenting my day kind of thing. And I haven't decided between the Breeze and the Enigma, but I will let y'all know what I'm doing very soon. I haven't quite figured it out, but I will have another video for you very soon about that portion. So for now, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you what I'm doing, and where I don't know if I'm going to go back to omni journaling, or if I'm going to do something completely different. I've got my hand in a whole lot of cookie jars, and November is going to be really busy, and I think the best thing I could do is kind of slow down a bit and streamline some things. I've got what I'm going to be using for 2018, all but one thing set up. This is going to go in this cover. I'm not buying a new cover. When this is done, this will go in here. And when we get to the point where I can use these, it will go in here, and the old Hobonichi A6 will come out, and then some of this stuff will go in there, and this will just house my old ones, or I may use this in balance for February. And then the 2018 weeks is for my personal stuff. It will get thrown in there, just more health and fitness and personal doctor's appointments, Victor doctor appointments, my mom doctor appointments, and things like that. I really didn't need this, but it's got coffee beans on it, y'all, because I have this as an everyday carry. In 2018, I'm going to be doing things differently, so I will show you what I'm going to be doing, and we'll get to that very soon. Get to that. So I'm going to turn the camera around now. Thanks, y'all. Have a good one.
So this is what I have for what I'm using pretty much right now. I have a few things other than this that I'm putting together. Like I said, this is my everyday carry. It is the leather quill Picos, and it's gorgeous. It came in a Happy Mail, and I've already shown some things. I have some pictures in here. Pictures of my dad, and I've set up a few things. Let's see if I can get a little closer. Okay. Show you what I've been doing lately. It's a rainy day. I need to color this in and then write. Like I said, my dad's memorial service was yesterday, so and I need to do today's. And then that's my real daddy. And then back here I have my dad and my kids when they were younger. So I have, this is YouTube, my blog, Patreon, Instagram. I haven't put that there. I need to write down the name of what I did there. And then that's my dad and my kids when they were little. Same here. So here's where I'm at right now. And I'm going to do my review of October right there in the week. And we have November and the week. And like I said, this is more of a minimalistic. These are the bare bones of the things that I need to do. And if I have a doctor's appointment, or my mom does, like this week I have to take my mom this day, so all of this stuff is going to have to be done Monday and Tuesday so that I can get it all ready to go on Wednesday morning. It'll be there. And that's it for this. I can throw this in my purse and it can go with me, and I don't have to have anything else because I can put the important things that comes from this, and this is all of the things. So we get to here. This is I do personal finances and stuff. This is November's setup, and I'm going to write some more things down. I'm going to be tracking my water and any of my goals for the month. I'm going to put here, and appointments and stuff will go here. And then this is this coming week right here. And I don't have very much on this side because NaNoWriMo starts. And once NaNoWriMo starts, I'm only going to be doing things I need to do and putting down the things that are important and that kind of thing. And this is more writing related. Like I have a treat, remind myself on Tuesday to do some kind of artist date, whether it's just walking outside with my camera and taking pictures or whatever. This is pre-planning for the week, and then I don't have very much else. And then we get to what I've been doing in here, practicing, and then we have some blank pages, and then some stuff for I was doing writing letters to my dad when I was at the hospital with my mom. And then we have these, which I have been pretty much doing on a pretty good basis. I have Saturday and today to do, but yesterday was pretty hectic and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. And then that's it. I have a little tiny bit of pre-planning for Monday and Tuesday, and I need to set up November right here, my goals for the month, and then I'm going to be drawing something for here. Back here I have just some stamps, a few stickers, and that, and I have some stencils and the Hobonichi stencil right there, and some washi tape stuff. That's what I have for that. This is my writer's Bible. It hasn't changed at all. I need to do some work in it, so it's in my stack of stuff I need to do. And then this is what I was showing you. This is the breeze that I have set up. Some goals for the rest of this year, this quarter. My master task list to buy. I have a few things that I've marked off my wish list. Books to read, I've read some. I need to write down what I'm reading right now. Some books to buy. This was stuff in September that I was working on. Video planning. That was journals for 2018 and what I wanted to do. Whole foods, plant-based list. Recipes and meal ideas. Progress tracker. I'm actually going to fill this out at the end of this month. Videos for September, October. The notes I took about a video and a book. Not a book. A blog post I read and a video I watched. Some daily journaling, some more stuff. Now here's where we get to November. Like I said, Patreon, YouTube, and blog. And I'm going to write down things, ideas, and notes to coordinate things. And then it may continue on to this page. And then I will be writing down video ideas and blog post ideas and stuff in this. That's what this is for. And then we get to here, and this is sort of mostly a commonplace book and just my journal. Not a whole lot of art in this one though. Mostly writing. I do have a week so I can kind of look at what was going on that week. Core things I did, and then I'm going to write a little note for each week. And then this is my Terrascope stuff, and then I will be writing like journaling starting now. And I'm going to actually I might actually do morning pages and anything, all kinds of journaling in this. Notes, ideas, research. I numbered all the pages, that way I can use the index to separate things. So I might be doing morning pages in this, and then other things. I have some ideas about what I want to do with this. It may include art. I haven't made up my mind yet. I like the idea of having everything in there, and I may actually go back to doing sort of an omni journal, but not, I don't know. And then I have this one, and this is my Janelli Fish Dark Unicorn, and it got a little scratched up. So this is the new thing that I have, and this is for 2018. And then this is my Book of Spirit. It's to help me chronicle anything and everything that touches my soul, that speaks to me, that resonates with me, that feeds my soul, refills my well, that kind of thing. And then this is the new Astro Moon Diary for 2018. This is about a B6 size. Might be just a little bit, I think it's a little bit, if I were to take the notebook out of this, it would be B6. But because you have this extra part where this part, but this I could actually take out of the spiral and have it bound, and it would be B6. But it's in this A5 because it fits in here. So this is actually a very gorgeous, it is set up on UK time, but it has the converter thing so that you can convert the time yourself, which is not a big deal. But it has a lot of really great information in it for astrology and the moon. And that's why I got it, because I am studying astrology and the moon phases and tarot, and I thought I could actually do my tarot stuff and I'm not sure yet. I want to do my tarot pulls, and I don't know that I might write the tarot pulls down here. You know, my oracle card and my tarot card for each day, and then just do the weekly stuff elsewhere, because I have, as of right now, I have the weekly right here and the commonplace. So that makes sense to me, doing the daily pulls here and then the weekly where I'm sort of combining bullet journal but with planning, but I do the bulk of the planning in the Hobonichi, and there's no room to put that stuff in the Hobonichi. So this is gorgeous. It's got gorgeous artwork in it. It is really just beautiful. It has the sabbats in there, and then if you get to the back, it has a calendar with the moons and stuff like that, and it even has a retrograde and stuff. So it's gorgeous. I love this. I love this. So I have that in here. I have debated about putting another breeze in here and using it for tarot and for study, which is what I may do, because I was using that spiritual bullet journal for this study, and I don't know if I'm going to continue with that. I may just continue with my notes and study in that one, since I have about half the book left that's blank. So I want to have everything in one traveler's notebook for each subject though. So I may end up putting the bullet journal in here and taking this out of here and just kind of stacking them on top of each other. Unless I decide to take this out and get it bound. We'll see. Right now I'm still figuring out what I want to do. So, but I love having this with this. It's gorgeous, and it just makes sense to me. So that's what I have going on. How I've got things set up. So like I said, I have debated, I'm combining some of the spiritual stuff in here. This is going to encompass all kinds of everything. So at least for the rest of this year, it's going to have all of the stuff in this one notebook, I do believe. So to reiterate that point, I like the way that looks. I like that. That's collage bit from Courtney's Patreon. So I like that. And so I am going to pick up Victor. So let's go to here. Alright, that takes care of that part. I didn't leave enough room for that, so we're just going to stick that right there. And then we're going to go back to here. Okay. So I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this. So if I pick him up this Friday, then I pick up Victor. I'll see about switching. And then I'm going to go back here. Because didn't mean for that to happen. Dang it. Okay. Covers most of them. I know there's like maybe 2 more, but I'll think of them later. So that covers most of those. When I get home, I can finish the laundry. So I'm gonna do laundry here. And I'm gonna clean here And I'll clean here. And then, oh, I need to take pictures. Okay. So I'm not getting too far ahead of myself. Now I've got that, and then okay. All right. We're getting somewhere, so I'm going to put this back here. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay. So I really like how that turned out. I really do. All right. This is today. So I'm going to write down what I've done, and then I'm going to do my review of the week. And this starts this week right here. And I think this should go maybe up here. There we go. Let's see if I have anything else that's cute and Halloween-y that's not too. Not really big on decorating in here, but I'll do a tad bit for Halloween here. So, yep, alright. That's it. I don't have a whole lot. Like I said, I'm changing up a few things. I'm excited about the changes. You're going to see some more stuff. Whoa. You're going to see a few more things as I progress through getting things organized like I said. Still have some, I'm still figuring some things out, but I like combining things, like I said, into this journal. I may start omni-journaling again. I don't know. Haven't quite made up my mind. But I think I'm just going to include a bit of stuff like this every now and again. I don't know yet. Because I do the document your life on the Hobonichi page, on the daily pages in the A5. And I can do stuff like this sometimes. You know, like quotes and things like that. Things that really, you know. But mostly this will be writing. With a tiny bit of art every now and again. And then, yeah. Because I'm going to go through and put some of the spiritual stuff right here. Like I said, I've got the tarot scopes right there. So, yeah. Text journaling. Everything except my super personal journaling. Yeah. I don't know. I may end up combining all of it. We'll see. We'll see, because right now I'm just not quite sure. And there's so much going on, and I'm so overwhelmed that I can't really think too much. But I think this is mostly going to be writing and commonplace quotes, poems, that kind of thing that I find in here. And then in the other Enigma, I'll do documenting my day. Not sure. I might just do it in this one and then add the breezes in this one and put the breezes in here that have to do with everything else. I don't know. I'm still debating. But for now, that works. Whoop. Thanks, y'all. Have a good one, and I will see you soon. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.